Alrighty, gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Tanek127 and welcome back to another video. And guys, man, in today's video, I want to tell y'all a little story about some of the gameplay that you're actually looking on here in the background before we get into today's video. So, actually, this is one of my billion Argaris runs that I've been doing recently because I've been farming parts to try and get his weapon. Argaris' weapon is ultimately the weapon I want for my build, which I'll be sharing a video on at a later date. If any of you guys are interested in that, let me know down in the comments below. If it's something y'all want to see, I'll make it. If not, then I won't do it because I don't upload much Dauntless content much anyway. I usually only check the game out when there's something new or something really going on with it, or anything like that. But I really do enjoy Dauntless a ton. I definitely think it's one of those underrated free-to-play RPG, even kind of like MMO-ish type deals. But yeah, anyway, I got so off topic. So this Argaris run, right? I'm actually just farming the common part that drops from his arms, because for some odd reason, that part barely drops for me. Even when I break his arms, it barely drops. Like, I got all the rare and epic parts I needed for the weapon first, and it's been taking me forever to get the common pieces. And that's mainly kind of the fault of the groups and everything that I play with, because whether I'm with a group of randos or even with playing with my friends, not even to brag, but my build's decent. Everyone else around me's build's decent. We're DPSing the hell out of that boss. We're doing so much damage sometimes that the parts don't even get the chance to break. And we're nowhere near top tier players, all right? I'm not Odo or anything like that. Who is an awesome Dauntless YouTuber, by the way. If you haven't, you should definitely check him out. But anyway, sorry for that long rant and intro, but I just wanted to tell you guys that little story behind today's gameplay. And what I wanted to talk about is Dauntless as a whole, because, and it's just like the title of this video says, Dauntless is doing way too much, man. I mean, way too much. And the thing is, right, that just, that's starting to drive me nuts about this game is one reason I liked playing Dauntless over Monster Hunter is because it was simple. It didn't get as complex or as crazy or as weird. When Monster Hunter World first came out, I tried it and I wasn't too crazy about it. And then when I played Dauntless, Dauntless felt like a breath of fresh air. It was really simple. Go kill monsters, upgrade gear, upgrade your power level, your power and your defense level. I don't know why they just didn't make one item level with this game, but whatever. and call it a day. It was pretty much like a Monster Hunter and Destiny kind of hybrid. It was the perfect game. And then I don't know what in the world got into these developers, man. And the thing is, they do everything right. My last video on Dauntless was even calling this one of the most underrated games, and the title of the video literally was the one game doing everything right. I kid you guys not. If you go back to some of my content on Dauntless just, late last year, that was the video that I made on this game. The one game doing everything right. And now it's just, they've just convoluted its systems with so much crap. It's barely even about the gear grind anymore. It's more so, hey, let's just shove 9,000 things in this game so that way our players always have something to do. And don't even get me started on weapon reforging. Oh my god, I hate this stupid system. You have like a skill tree or Slayer's Path tree, sorry, in this game that's freaking trying to compete with Path of Exile, and just what happened to what this game was originally supposed to be? Like, I get it. Some of the mechanics are cool. Like they've done a lot of good changes. Some of the like the new open world areas and stuff like that, where you can run in with 6 players, run around the open world and just slay monsters all day. I like that. It gives it an MMO kind of feel. And also, that also proves the theory now, since they got 6 players in the instance, they can definitely make a raid for this game one day. Really, one big badass boss behemoth that takes like 6 to 8 players to take down. They are capable of doing that. If they can put 6 players in a giant open world region, they can put 6 to 8 players in a small arena with one big crazy boss. And which, you know, I honestly hope is one awesome thing that they really decide to do one day. But, man, I feel like this game's just straying so far away from what it was and what was making it good. And the thing was, I know it comes down to, you know, a lot of, probably veteran players more so, you know, getting bored. There not being a lot of stuff to do like that and everything. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to that issue, the main thing you're always going to have to do is add more content to the game. Don't just add 1,000,000,001 systems in that are just going to shut people up. And I feel like that's what Dauntless does. Every time there's this big rant or this big dry spell from Dauntless players and creators, you know, getting bored, endgame not being enough, everyone's finished their battle pass and waiting for the next season for cosmetics and stuff like that. And the thing is, they do all that part right. But it's when the players get bored, it's like the Dauntless devs panic and they're just like, all right, man, we got to figure out something to keep these people entertained. Like the weapon reforging system. I hate that. Why would I want to prestige a weapon in a game with everlasting progress? This ain't Call of Duty. I don't want to prestige my gun. I don't want to prestige my level. I want to keep getting stronger and stronger and keep fighting stronger and stronger monsters. That's what I want to do. Flat out, plain and simple. One thing these developers need to do more is, and I've seen they have been, you know, they've been adding more areas, new monsters, new weapons and stuff like that. Stick to that kind of content, please. Stop with this skill tree stuff. Stop with the weapon prestiging system and everything. Man, I barely feel like there's even a gear grind in here anymore. I got to go out and get a few parts for something, and then I'm just leveling it up by killing monsters. Which, you know, in a sense makes sense because, you know, it's a traditional XP system, but man, where's the gear grind? I'm sick of working on this skill tree. I'm sick of prestiging the same weapon over and over just for a little stat bonus. No. Oh, man. Now, they need to focus on just, you know, adding more and fun content to this game. I don't care if, you know, you got to add a raid, new boss type monster, new behemoth, whatever the case may be. More islands, new gear. That's all, at the end of the day, that's all RPG and MMO players want. Something new to grind for. And that's simply all you have to put in here. You already got the battle pass systems down. Your cosmetic system is great. I'm not going to lie, your subscription model and some of the things you add in here are a little bit on the pay to win-ish kind of side, but we're going to save that topic for another day. Because, you know, I've seen some of the enhancement bonuses you can get from joining the Slayer Club and everything like that. Some things will drop more often and stuff. You know, pay money, you get to speed up the process a little bit faster. No, Dauntless, don't go down that route. Stop while you're ahead. But man, I don't know. I wish, I really do miss how this game was when it first launched on console, and I wish they would have just, you know, kept adding on content more and more to that. You know, how they added the new social hub area was cool. You know, the different lore stories, the new monsters coming. You know, when Argaris came out, I thought that boss was awesome. That's been one of my favorite bosses in the whole game. And then they just started convoluting it with all this extra crap. Why? There's enough here already. Just give the players more content. That's it. Actual playable content. Not another lousy system that just makes the grind even more grindy. I don't know, guys. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. Are you still playing Dauntless? Have you been playing Dauntless in 2021? How do you feel about the current state of Dauntless? Let me know by leaving a comment. I'll see y'all in the next one. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new here to the channel. It's free. Don't worry, hitting the subscribe button is not going to make a credit card thing pop up or anything, I promise. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out. Have a good one.